3330. Yeah.
Okay. Hello, YouTube coin community. It's me, Robert, with COINTALK. Hello, freaking awesome. Good to see you. Thank you for the like and the share. Okay, everybody. We're down a few people. Nick, she's got to work for the government. You know how it is. She's going back to work. I think she's got to work in office. But Dave Bloom, he's got some family issues he's got to take care of. Just keep him in good thoughts and prayers, guys, because he's, he could sure use it. I'll tell you that right now. But you have me, Brad, and Blue Moon B. We're going to be here today. Blue says she's got a new special for us. I can't wait to see what that's going to be because even I don't know. Let's see here. Florida Lena, I talked with her. She's going to take, and we probably won't see her on the show here today. If we do, I'll be a little shocked. But she's going to take, and guys, we are under a week, and she'll be back. Yay! I miss her, and I can't wait for her to get back. So, let's see here. I think Brad is ready to give you all a taste of shows coming near you. Brad, take it away.
I'm still scrolling. Okay, we'll get to them here in just a second. Let's see. What's the date today, Robert? Is this the 8th?
Yes, it is.
All right. Well, let me scroll down to get past all the coin shows that are no longer going on. Oh, I'll stop and ask you, did you know that Heritage is having a U.S. Philippines coin auction on Wednesday? Oh, yesterday. You missed it.
No, I didn't know that.
All right. So starting today, the Michigan State Numismatic Society Coin Convention and Show is in the Kalamazoo County Expo Center. We have the Gallatin Coin and Currency Show in the Gallatin Civic Center in Tennessee. The Chambersburg Annual Coin Show, New Franklin Fire Department, and it doesn't tell me which, well, let me see where that is, what state it's in. It's a state of confusion. Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. And let's go back now, and we can see that the San Francisco International Numismatic Bourse is Saturday the 10th, and it's in the Doubletree Hotel, South San Francisco. Cleveland Coin Expo, of course, in Cleveland on Saturday the 10th. The South Brevard, Florida Coin Show, also Sunday the 11th there. I'm sorry. And that's in the Azon Shrine Center. Bucks Mount Coin Shows, Montgomery County Coin Show. It's the second Sunday show, and that is in Telford, Pennsylvania. And let's see what's next here. We have a bunch of auctions coming up. I'm sorry, I'm not better prepared today. Robert gave me this job 30 seconds ago. The Early American Coppers Annual Convention is in Pittsburgh Marriott City Center, the 15th through the 18th. The Augusta Coin Club has their show on the 16th and 17th in Augusta, Georgia. Lafayette River City Community Center, Lafayette, Indiana. Buckeye Coin Club, Columbus Hilliard Show. It's the Sunday the 18th. The Onondaga Numismatic Association Coin and Currency Show, and that's your monthly show is Sunday the 18th. South St. Paul Coin Show in South St. Paul, Minnesota, also Sunday the 18th. And Fort Lauderdale Coin Club is having their monthly show on the 18th also. Buffalo Numismatic Association Coin Show is Sunday the 18th, as is the North Attleboro Monthly Coin and Collectible Show, along with the Old Bridge Coin, Currency, and Collectible Show. And let's see what else is coming up here. The Peatone Coin and Currency Show on the 18th. Nashua, New Hampshire Coin and Stamp Show on the 18th. The 18th is going to be a busy Sunday. Great Collections has a sale. David Lawrence, Heritage has sales coming up. And I think that will get us, the Heartland Coin Club show, Saturday the 24th. That is in Illinois, I think. Let me look here. No, Santee, California. Sorry. Santee, California. And Trevios Coin Show in Michigan or Pennsylvania, Sunday the 25th. Palm Beach Coin Club show, Sunday the 25th. Ohio Coin and Collectible Show, Sunday the 25th in the Elks Lodge in Westlake, Ohio. And I guess, Robert, we're going to go back to you now.
About if we go to all of us for a moment, let me take, and I wanted to, I'm going to share a screen here. Let's see if we get this up. Okay, let's see. Where did I go to? What happened? Man, this changed when I shared the screen.
Oh, I can give it. Do you have it there, Robert?
Right. Yeah, I've got it now.
Okay.
Today's metal prices, guys. We have gold. The last was 3301.70, down $62.40. Silver's at 32.40, which is 1 cent down. Platinum at 979, $3 raise, and palladium at 962, $13 up, and rhodium $5,225, down 25. The gold.
We'll try to find some.
Yeah, I know. The gold silver ratio is 101.85. So there you go, everybody. That's what we have there. So, okay. Now, what the heck is corn time?
I don't know.
I don't either. Amanda, you want to explain what the hell is corn? I hate asking her. Never mind. I'm going to let that one go for a little bit. I'm just afraid of what I'll find out. I never seen Mike Horn. I never seen nothing on Kalamazoo. I didn't even know they had a show there.
I'm trying to find it here quick.
Oh, okay. Brad's trying to find it, Mike. So, hello, Sticks for Fire. Good to see you. Shandell Cantry. Welcome to YouTube's Coin Op. Coin porn. Okay. I knew it would be something like that, but thank you, Amanda. Yes, that's what we're here for. Howdy, little Amanda. Good to see you, sweetheart. Hello, Yoke fan 007. Good afternoon.
Okay, the Michigan State Numismatic Society Convention and Coin Show is being held in Kalamazoo, May 8th through 10th. So it's starting today and going through Saturday. 125 dealer tables. It is in the Kalamazoo County Expo Center, 2900 Lake Street, and of course, Kalamazoo, Michigan. Educational exhibits, seminars, kids program on Saturday, 11 to 3. It looks like it has free admission and parking. So does that answer all of your questions?
I think it does for that. Sticks for Fire is a Basil coin better, worse, or the same as a PO1?
Same.
There you go, guys. There's your answer. Good to see everybody.
You gonna elaborate on that? Are you gonna elaborate on that, or are you just gonna say
what would you like me to elaborate?
Well, I'd like an explanation.
Okay, so William Sheldon in 1949 devised a scale of pricing, not grading, pricing large cents. And he went from the standard of a basal value of 1 is the lowest grade of coin that you could attribute by variety. And so if the basal value of a coin was $1, that means a poor one would sell for $1. It would also mean that a Mint State 70 coin would sell for $70. Okay. A Mint State 65 coin would have sold for $65. And that pricing was good for about, I don't know, a couple of months after Sheldon figured it out, because of course everybody wanted the higher grade coins. So demand made the pricing chart obsolete very quickly. It was only later that we bastardized it into a grading system of 1 to 70. Is that expanded enough, B?
Yes, very much so. Thank you.
Okay.
I just wanted to know. It's like, I had never heard of it, so that's pretty cool.
And wouldn't you agree, Brad, that Sheldon's grading standards has been, let's say, critiqued a little itself as well?
Well,
as opposed to technical versus now.
The grading standards then were a lot tougher.
Well, right. But they used to be a technical grade, whereas now they're taking where you could have one side, one grade, the other side, another grade. Now it's a uniform grade of all the coins.
Well, now EAC is into what they call net grading. And net grading is if you have a coin with XF45 detail, but it has problems, then they start deducting points for the problems. Well, each person, though, that looks at the coin deducts points differently than every other person. So it's another subjective quagmire that you can get into. Some people deduct more for corrosion. Some people hate rim dings and deduct more for those. And everybody gets all hung up in net grading. I tell people, if you want to know the net grade of your coin, backdoor it. You look at that XF45 coin that has a problem. Let's say it has a scratch. And let's just say that the XF45 price is $1,000. And you go, okay, it has a scratch. It's not a terrible scratch, but it's a scratch. So that coin that lists for $1,000, I would pay $600 for that. Well, then you go over to the price guide and you go down and see where $600, and this says that will get you a VF25 coin. So now you've net graded your 45 to a 25 because you think it's worth $600. Make sense, B?
Sort of.
You look puzzled. B's giving me the little nipper look.
I'll think about it. I always think about stuff. So, let me do some thinking about it. I don't know. Some of that stuff doesn't always work, but whatever. Hello, Robert Pintoff. Nice to see you.
No.
What do you mean? No.
We're having a hard enough time fitting coins, into the 1 to 70 scale. I think we just have to live with what we have. I don't like the 100-point scale. I don't like the 10-point scale. Let's just stick with, because the 10-point scale isn't a 10-point scale. Because if you notice, the card companies they tell you we have a 10-point scale for grading cards. Sure. But then you can have a 10, a 9.75, a 9.5, a 9.25, and a 9, an 8.75, an 8.5, an 8 point, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So it's not a 10-point scale. It's a 40-point scale.
I understand that. If they only did it like 1, 2, 3, but they don't.
No, and from what I've seen, which really gets me, is you got 8 point, then you get your point, and then you have 10 up there. So it would only take a short time where it'd be 8.5, 2, 3, 7, 5, 9, 9. Who knows? I guarantee you that's exactly what would happen. Just like I've told a lot of people right now, think about it, B. For the longest time, we had MS 60, 63, 65, And then, now you got 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68,
Yeah.
69, and 70. Like I said, it never used to be that way. So, yes, they will expand it out. I assure you of that. Because for them, if it's a 9.5, it's going to be worth one value. And if it's a 9.525, they're going to say, oh, it's worth an extra penny.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we go to Sticks for Fire at 314, Robert?
Yes, I can. Give me a moment. There you go. Hold it. Let's see here.
Give me the screen. There you go. All right. So this is the latest edition of Civil War store cards. It's the Fooled third edition. And I don't remember. I didn't mark a price. I think they're $100 or $125. And then if you're into the patriotic ones, this is the Fooled patriotic Civil War token guide. So those are the books that I would recommend for identifying Civil War tokens, both store card and patriotic.
Yeah, I need to get a newer fold. I have an old one, but it needs to be updated.
Then we can go to Mike Horn at 314. So, Mike, I don't know you. I don't know if you've been looking through change based on information that you've gotten off of the internet. I see dozens of people every week in my store that come in and they swear they have double die coins, and they're not. Robert,
Yeah.
Would you like to add to that? So
I was just letting you make fun of me for a minute. Dang, you never took the advantage. You're slipping.
Well, I mean, if you have real double dies that are listed in the red book, that are listed in the cherry picker's guide, those are marketable. But if you have ones that you've looked on the internet and somebody said it's a double die, most of those are strike doubling and are not valuable. So without knowing a bit more, it would be hard for me to give you any advice, but there's a very good chance that what you have is not a true double die. Do you have a copy of the cherry picker's guide that gives you a definition of double die in it? If not, go buy one. And there you go. B's got one up right now. They have a definition of a double die in there. They show you the difference between strike doubling and shelf doubling versus true double dies. And they even have a little quiz in each book, Robert, or just one of them?
No, it should be in each book. Should have.
Okay.
I believe each book.
So go buy at least one of the cherry pickers guides. Do a little more research, and then you'll have a better idea of whether you have marketable coins or not.
Right.
And Chantel wants to know something, Papa Smurf.
I seen that. Hold on. Okay. Shandell. I've had that name for about 15 years. It was from a special retreat I went to with about 15 other people, and it lasted a weekend. I apologize. I can't go into it much because it's sort of kind of a little secret. It helps people like me, that was a recovering alcoholic addict, learn how to love yourself again, how to get along with yourself, and how to accept mistakes that you made in the past, and help you in recovery.
Well, I'm glad you're getting along with yourself. Nobody else can get along with you.
There you go. See? And whenever we hear stuff like that, we're okay, or we can shit on them. It don't matter to us. It's normal, right, B? See, me and Brad, we're the bad boys, and B's the one who takes care of us. She's the mama bear. That's what we should have put there. We should have put forget the blue moon bee. We need to put mama bear. So I hope that explains it to you. There you go.
I was ready
Hello,
for a change
Stoney.
today. Anyway, nice to meet you, Mike Horn. I don't remember you, so nice to meet you. And there's another new person that I said hi to, Chantel.
So Mike came back at 3:20.
Chantel.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are a lot of minor double dice out there that don't pay to get graded, and a lot of the collectors of the minor double dice, they want to find their own. They don't want to necessarily pay somebody else to find them for them. So that's part of what's going on there. You're right, Frank. There's been nobody at home to argue with him. But it's tough when you do call him up and you catch him in the middle of arguing with himself, looking in the mirror.
It's interesting. This person's name. Yeah.
Kind of like, having a little terrier that sees its reflection in the mirror the first time.
That's pretty funny. Dogs.
I don't know about the terrier, the dogs, or anything like that, but I have watched videos on YouTube with bears seeing themselves they put a mirror out in the middle of the woods and a bear sees himself, or a tiger or a lion or any of those. So.
Did you see the video last week of the bears going down the slide in the person's backyard?
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
They were in the pool. Was it Mama Bear and her babies?
No, I didn't see that one, but they were going down. They kept going up and then sliding down the slide and then going up the steps again, just like little kids, just going down the slide.
And were they baby bears is what I'm asking. They were baby bears, right?
No, it's pretty big bears. I think it was
juvenile.
No, I think it was like a mother. It was a large bear.
Really?
For a black bear.
For a black bear, yeah, they're funny. Yep, I saw one grab her baby bear over the the concrete median thing on the road, that goes down. She grabbed that baby and, by the neck and everything and jerked it over. It's like, where are you going, buddy? You're not going nowhere.
So, B, do you have something for this week? Did Robert say?
Yeah, it's an interesting thing that I found, like, really just recently. It's, like, interesting. I found it last night. So it's pretty interesting. And I'm going to try to share my screen. Let's see if I can do it. Share screen, video, image file. It would be like video file. Image file. Like that. And then it should be, see, it's already open. Let's just go like this. Let's go like this here. Share screen. Okay. And this would be select a tab, window. And that's not it. It's this one. There we go. Chrome tab, like that.
That doesn't look like B anymore. Papa Smurf, you're stepping on B now.
Well, no, that's okay. I'm trying to do this here. So here. Let's go.
That ain't gonna work for what I wanted either.
Slides and PDFs.
Well, it's right there on the U. The notching effect is right there.
Oh, I know. I was just looking, Brad, for one that might be just even a little bit better to show.
Here, let's do this.
Here might be one I can use. Maybe I can use this little RPM right here.
Oh, that's a good one.
Can you guys see this? No?
Hold on a second, B. Sorry, I'm still on the show for a second, B. I was wanting to take
okay.
I was wanting to show Mike Horn.
That's okay.
Some of the varieties like this in here. Guys, just to let you know that there is not a cherry picker's variety there. But as you can tell, it's a nice RPM on a steel war nickel. And all I want to do is show the difference so that Mike Horn could take and, just basically, here you go. That's what, that's the thing that we're looking for. Yeah, B, if you get something, go ahead. Ike dollars, Mike, it all depends on what they are. I mean, there's not many Ike dollars that's got a lot of value. I mean, you got a little bit extra value on the peg leg, and depending upon which peg leg it is, you've got that. Then you've got several others that are pretty good varieties, but I mean, the most expensive ones are pretty scarce. You've got the No S Bicentennial, which is there's only one known to exist. You have the Type 2, thank you, Ant. And you got the Friendly Eagle on the 71D. Okay. I mean, there's a few of them, but that's a very niche market for the Eisenhower dollars. Hello, Shaddy. Good to see you. And 949 Design. I'm glad you're able to make it this time. I see, B, you got something setting up here ready to go.
I think it's on. I just don't know how to get it on here. There we go. Open image, a new tab.
Some are Ant.
Search for.
Oh, honey, are you looking?
What do I gotta do? What do I gotta do now? I got it up, right?
So right, I can put it up anytime. Me or Junior can.
Okay.
If you want it up, just tell Junior to throw it up.
Can you guys see it? Can you guys see it at the bottom there?
Yes.
The Traveler Collection. Yeah, that's the first one. Okay, there we go. Now, how do I get it to change is the question. That's what I don't know how to do. I don't know. This is the same freaking problem I had last time. Let me see. See here. How about here? See, it doesn't come up when it says share screen. It doesn't come up. Oh, here. How about this? Is that up now? Entire screen, it says. I'm having a conversation. Share. Like that. There we go. Right? Is that right?
Welcome.
Now, how do I get it to change is the question. I don't know how to get the picture to change. That's the problem. Anyway, this is called the Traveler Collection. It's let me read what I wrote. A hidden treasure resurfaces a remarkable coin collection known as the Traveler Collection is making headlines as it heads to auction with an estimated value of 75 million pounds. Hidden for over 50 years to protect it from the Nazis, this trove includes rare coins like a 1777 George III 5 guinea pattern and a 1629 100 ducat coin of Ferdinand III. The collection's rich history and significant value are captivating collectors worldwide. Okay, so we're diving into a rediscovered treasure that's sending shockwaves through the numismatic world. Okay, imagine a collection so valuable and historically significant, it was hidden away during the rise of Nazi Germany. Locked out of sight for over 50 years, only resurfacing with an estimated worth of 75 million pounds. This trove, known as the Traveler Collection, was built by a Jewish family before World War II, when Nazis came to power. The family took great risks to protect their legacy, hiding the coins across various European locations, even fleeing with parts of the collection as refugees. Some of these coins were sealed in bank vaults and forgotten until now. Okay, so let me just skip a bunch of stuff. A 1777 5 guinea pattern of George III. A 1629 that, like I mentioned, the ducat gold coin from Ferdinand III. An enormous gold piece meant more as a presentation piece than circulation. and dozens of ultra rare coins from across Europe and in the Middle East, spanning centuries. So they're heading to auction later this year. Numismatists around the globe are eagerly awaiting. You guys can change the picture. Are eagerly awaiting for sale. Okay, experts say this could be the most valuable single owner coin collection to hit the market in decades. It's not just about the money, it's historical narrative, the rarity and the emotional connection to survival and legacy is what makes it so captivating. It's not changing, is it? Okay, let's see if I can do this one. No. Do you want me to stop this one? I don't know how to share it. I've tried it a zillion times. Okay, so let's see where we're at. This collection is a stark reminder that coins aren't just currency, they're storytellers. They outlive regimes, wars, even entire civilizations. And sometimes, like the Traveler collection, they reemerge to remind us of the resilience of history and families who conserved it against all odds. So whether you're a seasoned collector or someone who just loves a good story, the Traveler collection is one worth following closely. We'll keep you updated on the auction and the buzz around about it here. Thanks for joining me today, and I would love to hear your thoughts and comments on all of it. So I didn't get to share the pictures because I'm a dummy and I don't know how to do it still. I thought I did.
Yeah, I asked your son to help you practice a little bit.
I know I'm gonna have to. I can do this real quick. Hang on a second if I can find it. This one here. Where's
By the
the
way, hello, Shabby and Sandigger.
Okay. Can you see anything now? No? That's a problem. That's the whole
There it
entire
is.
problem. Is it? Is it there?
Well,
Is it
there's
there, you
one
guys?
right there. Is that the one you want?
There's another one here too. Do you guys see an Australian coin?
Yes.
Oh, awesome. Okay. So this is one of the coins too.
Now you're changing them.
I think this is the Ducat or whatever. Wait a minute.
That's British.
Is that the? Yeah, it looks. Okay, so
That's
I just
British
found this
B.
last night. Yeah, I just found this last night. So I'm still learning myself. So that
That's
one was
British.
the George. Yeah, this one was the George. See, right? George.
Yes.
Okay. And this one is British also. But these are samples. There's 4 coins that they had in the article. And this is from Numismatist News, by the way. Thank you. And there's the Philip coin. And there's the Ferdinand. Look at that one. That is incredible. Okay, so I just thought I'd show you guys that. Let me see if I can get everything else up in my stuff on my screen. Oh.
Remove your other photo. I'll see if I can.
There we go. I just stopped. I just clicked the stop sharing. There you go.
Well, you got another one up there. That's this
Okay,
one here. Get rid of that one.
Remove from studio. There we go.
There you go. Okay.
One of these days I'll get it. Okay, yeah, because I thought, see, what happens is you can't do it once you minimize it. I told you guys this. So I minimized it earlier because I had everything else going on.
Okay. Amanda McCarthy Tooken had asked if the micro S on the 1903 Morgan dollar is the same as the 1945 micro S on the Mercury dime.
Yeah.
Well, there it is, guys.
I would say no.
I'm in agreement with you, Brad. I say no as well. They're 2 different designs, and you have to understand the Morgan dollar. I got that as close as I could to it, everybody. Thank you, and Frank. Everyone's saying no. So Amanda McCarthy, I think it's a solid No. Yes, Amanda, you're the one who asked about it.
I would look more towards the S on maybe a barber quarter or dime to compare to the Morgan dollar. The 45 micro S dime, I don't know where the hell that came from. Maybe a Lincoln cent, but that doesn't seem right. I just think that was just a weird punch. But Ant 2242. Robert, why didn't you know that?
Why didn't I know what?
Well, look at Ant. Look at that.
I do know that, but that has nothing to do with the question at hand from Amanda. I was just trying to answer Amanda's. I mean, she asked a specific question. And also, thank you, Ant. I believe it is from the 20 cent only, Ant, and it's only for a few years that they used it. And I believe it might have been let me see here. Now you got me looking for a USPI. Hold on. That's the DD. No. Let's see what's this in here. I think all I have available to me. Yeah, the only thing I have available to me right near where I'm at is my 44 Denver, so I cannot take and I can't give you a comparison. Well, maybe, Amanda, but honey, I can tell you right now that David DeBloom put it on our chart of topics for discussion. And now, I mean, don't get me wrong. I tell you, he's the one who took and put down that it was a topic from Amanda. I know my daughter didn't take and bring it up, so. But yeah, I agree with Frank Mines. Right there, she said it, and right there, excuse accepted. Okay, next topic. If somebody has a question.
Yeah, no, I wanted to talk about what I did, and you guys don't seem very interested.
Go ahead, B.
Well, how come you guys aren't interested in that?
I am. Go ahead. I
mean, it's like the biggest collection that's come around in a long time, and I guess they just recently found it. I think it was buried in a chest in their backyard. So the parents, I don't think they made it, from the Holocaust. I don't think they made it through that. The parents, the Jewish parents. So the kids, I guess, were there and found it in the yard or something like that. Crazy, just like the one I just did in the video I did. That collection was found in a garden. They're finding stuff. People are digging stuff up, is I guess what I'm saying. So I thought it was really interesting.
You're always digging up the path.
I thought it was interesting, and I guess it's going to be, they're going to be selling them all year this next year, or this year, I mean. So, but it doesn't start until next month. They're going to do it on, I think, May 20th. So, I was just wondering if you guys were interested in that kind of stuff, or is that, I know it's out of my league, but I was just wondering if you guys were interested, in that kind of thing. Very historic coins. This guy and his wife traveled around and collected them. And then the Nazi situation in the Germany and all that thing took place, and they had to hide their stuff. So I was just curious, if you guys were interested in that. I think it's really super cool. They're over, look how old they are. I mean, some of those coins are really old. And you seem to know something about them, Brad. You said they were British.
I read a little bit about it, but I don't collect those particular types of coins.
Oh, okay. I was just thinking that was cool. It's like the
Well,
big
yeah, they are
topic.
cool, but I don't have enough money to buy them.
I know that's good. It's way out of my league. You know, it's fun to talk about though, but way out of my league. You know, way.
I
And
just
what was
looked on Damn World, and they do not have a page specifically on the Mintmark styles like Variety Vista. In fact, I had to just go to PCGS and crop out Mintmarks in order to take and do the comparison with the Mercury Dime and the Morgan Dollar. So,
No, but Vam World has a ton of fantastic information on it.
oh yeah, I mean the problem is I think that all their mint marks, like I say, I don't know if you ever been able to look at Van World's mint mark styles, Brad.
No.
Okay, well they do a pretty good job showing the changing of the mint mark from year to year, style to style. But I've never seen nothing like that in Van World.
right now?
Hello, Hoop. Good to see you.
That's interesting.
Not a problem, Amanda.
Excuse me.
Did you see what Ann said, Robert? 341, I guess it's 1241 here, but yeah, that one. What do you guys know about that?
Well, he's talking about what Brad was saying about the barber and things of that nature.
Oh, okay.
Let me see here. I don't know.
Okay, 1903. What else?
All of them, Frank.
Only, I don't know. Did the 21S have the same? I don't think it was the same.
21S is a much smaller mint mark than the 03 Micro S.
Big joke. Oh, boy.
Let's see here.
Just got remarried job. You just got remarried.
I'm just looking right now to see if I can't find. Well, that's an awful damn.
Robert, can you help Sandigger out there?
Hold on a sec.
She did all these balls. You don't want to do that.
Sand digger, yeah, I've got one. If you need one, sand digger, feel free. Send me coin up. Give sand digger. Never mind, I'll get it.
Hey, Sandigger, do not let Robert charge you extra for an autograph.
Okay, there you go, sand digger. Send me an email and I'll be happy to get you a copy. And yeah, don't worry. If you don't want autograph, you don't have to, but I do sign them if you'd like for free. I'm not like Brad. I don't charge a penny just for ink.
Hi, Polly. Hi, Polly.
Hey, Paul, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh, now let me get back to what I was doing.
Yeah, what were we talking about?
Well, I was looking up for a. Here we go. Let's see if I can find it here. And by the way, Ant, I'm starting to think that maybe it wasn't.
Now, hey, Sandigger, just be aware that when you get it and there's just a big red X on that page, that is Robert's signature.
It's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. It's a beautiful day here. I don't know what you guys' weather is like, but it's beautiful here. Yay!
We have a bit of sun for a change. The other day I saw all the animals walking down the street 2 by 2.
Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but there seems like there's no birds. There's like no birds.
The cats ate them all.
Oh, it's terrible. I don't know. The bees and the birds. Birds and the bees. Pretty funny, huh? Yep, they're both having problems. Maybe it's all that geoengineering going on. Whatever you want to call it. So where have you been? What have you been doing lately, Brad? We haven't seen you.
More U.S. gold at melt.
Really? What is that supposed to mean?
I've been melting U.S. gold coins.
Because they're terrible, or?
Yeah, they're just, a VF5 Liberty is worth more to smelt down than it is to sell as a coin.
Oh, that's terrible. But it's not worth anything now, but it could be in the future, right?
When gold goes down, it'll be worth more than gold again, but then it'll be worth less than what it costs to melt it today.
So
I
you're
can only hold on
contributing
to so much.
So you're
Some of it has to go.
So you're contributing to the coins being melted.
Yes.
Yes, you are. Okay, I just wanted to point
Amanda, you can run right in, Amanda, and I'll sell you this 1901 S5 Liberty for melt. Bring cash.
Bring cash. No credit card. What have you been doing lately besides that, Brad? Nothing?
Spending insane amounts of money and then trying to cover my check.
Yeah, I know how that is. We all know.
Wait a minute. I got something interesting to show you, B.
Ooh, exciting. New and exciting. Yay. Do. I hope David's doing okay.
Now, B, I know this isn't the type of kilo that you're used to.
Nice. Look at that bad boy. Nice. Isn't it funny that real gold looks almost fake sometimes? Weird, huh? Yeah, because I have a necklace.
Doesn't look fake to me.
Matter of fact, that's what
I did it. It's got teeth marks on it.
Yeah. That doesn't. What was it? Coin help you, Daniel?
No, Amanda, it's just Brad. It's not. Yeah.
Hi, Shadrach. Daniel, I was watching a video of his today, and he was talking about Morgans, a bunch of fake Morgans that somebody sent him.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
He was showing that, they sent him to him. And he goes, don't send me any more counterfeit coins. I guess he's got a box of them. But he sent him a stamped or a die, what do you call it? A die stamp too. That was actually graded in a container.
Hey, Shadrach has the ho-ho of the day.
We call those shopper marks.
By the way, real quick, and 2242, that S is not the same as the USPIS on the 03S.
You're funny, Amanda.
It's not. I just looked. The only thing that they have an S on that you can really go into is the 50 centavo, and it's not the same S. So that's from what I can see. Now, unless there's a different year end that I don't know about. And when I said that, I had heard that before, Ann, so you're not the only one who said that, but I just looked it up, and I'm certain they're not the same. So just letting you know that.
Hi, Ronald.
I just thought of something. Why don't you compare the 03S dollar to some of the mint marks on gold coins?
Why don't you?
Because I don't really care.
Okay, no offense. Jump up and down and wave your hands if you care.
Oh boy.
I'll tell you what, Polly, that'd be one hell of a fishing weight.
What is he saying?
I think he was talking about that gold.
Not get caught.
The kilo.
Yeah, the kilo. It looks like
The
a fishing
kilo.
weight.
Yeah, that was cool, Brad. Thanks. That was nice.
Yeah,
to
you're
see.
welcome, B.
Yeah, I like seeing that
Well, how
pretty
much
stuff.
does a kilo of gold cost, Brad, right about now?
Well, 32.15 times 3,300, 106,000.
There you go.
Holy
Beef package change, honey.
smokereenies! Holy smokereenies! That's a down payment.
Hey, Amanda,
Or
go
something.
get it, honey. He's selling it at Melt.
Hi, Draft Horse Diva.
Rare
Welcome
portion.
back.
Just a little
Slap.
Melt.
Yeah, she's
Draft
got a
Horse
question.
Diva, I'm getting your answer here in just a minute.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
I'm
Yep.
getting the answer to that here in just a minute.
Robert, it's funny.
That wasn't me. That was Junior.
Oh, it was.
Okay, so let's go back. Draft Horse Diva, is it? I would like to know, are you asking about a PCGS or NGC coin?
Yeah.
It generally doesn't make a lot of difference, but they have to be at least one of those two. My buy price on a 64 would be $3,300 right now, and my sell price would be 35 and a quarter.
Interesting. Going for a nice W. Wish I had one of them. That would be super cool.
No, you're wrong. It's 654321.
I know there's a dash in there somewhere. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Let's
so
see.
he was showing those today. I guess he got a bunch of counterfeit ones and stuff. I thought it was pretty interesting. And showing how to, showing people how to tell the difference between the counterfeit and the new ones and stuff.
That's not too hard.
That's pretty
One
neat.
looks like a cartoon character, the other don't.
Hey, Frank, I can count to 106,000.
I guess he told you, Frank. I'll tell you what, I'll bet old Frank. He's at home. He's just in his spot. He's happy as can be. He ain't had no one to pick on for a while, Brad.
No, it's fine. I do need help, but I can get there,
Did you guys see Nick and Gunny? They did a little bit for Joe Durbin's auction that he's going to have. They did a little bit. And they were doing acting. They were doing some acting. Yeah, it was pretty funny. If I didn't know him, I would take it seriously. But I know him, so I thought it was funny, But that's only because I know those guys.
Sand Digger, I've got volume 1, which is pennies
really
and nickels. So if you're interested, Sand Digger, the books are all 3, volume 1, 2, and 3, they're all the same. But I do have the penny or the number 1 volume, which is pennies and nickels.
Did they cover British coins in there?
Huh? Yep. Every time. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I said, hold on. I'm trying to find it for you.
I have 1, 2, 3. I have 1, 2, and 3. And then when I do my live stream, whenever I get around to doing that, I have a copy that I'm gonna give away. It's gonna be a giveaway.
All those pennies, Brad.
Nice.
Hey, Robert, I didn't tell you. I picked up 2 mint sewn bags of cents the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Oh, you told me I'm supposed to come down to visit you tomorrow.
That's right.
You're not gonna tell us when
Sandy, if you got the 6th edition volume 1, that is your pennies. That's the newest edition you're going to get.
I was told they were 82s, but I don't know whether they're copper or zinc or what. We'll have to figure that out. We'll have to weigh them and figure out if they're copper or zinc.
Right, that's the easiest way to
82
do
is
it.
one of my favorite years because they're just beautiful. They came out really good. They're so much better than some of the other ones. I don't know if that you.
Some of the 82s are uglier than sin, you ask me.
I know, but the
copper
majority
ones
of them
are
are
okay.
nice.
The zinc coated steel ones are.
Yeah, exactly. And
Well,
80s,
I'm thinking-
1980 too.
I'm thinking about doing a video, everybody, of going through a
Really?
bag of 1970 San Francisco original, still sewn.
Are those the ones you told me were only worth $45 a bag?
Shit.
Okay, if you say so, I'll tell you what, when you get them in, just don't you forget that.
Yeah.
I'll buy them all day long for that price.
I've got them. They're about this big and they hold 15 cents.
No, not those.
Ah, you didn't. You
No,
didn't
it's what
know?
you're talking about. I'm talking about the bag.
Oh no! Now
bottle
you're gonna
bag.
backpedal. Okay, I
Like
get
I
it.
said, I'm just saying the $50 bag.
Robert's backpedaling.
What? No, Aunt, they still ain't got the damn zinc coating down, if you ask me. But it was past the 90s, Aunt. I don't, like I said, I don't even know that they got. I mean, they got them down better now, but I know in 1995, the double die Lincoln pennies, some of them have got a lot of blisters on them, and they're just ugly as sin.
What year? What year
Any
was
of the
that?
Lincoln pennies with a zinc coating.
Oh
And
yeah.
I was talking 1995, the double dies. Some of those double dies, the zinc coating ain't that good. All right,
Okay,
Harry, what are pit run cents by the thousands?
Yeah, I don't understand. I think the fingers got on the wrong letters there for a
Yeah,
minute.
I don't know what the hell a pit run cent is.
And then Yoke fan, I have no idea what 2025 Kennedys are going to be worth. And
Yeah,
looks like Amanda just turned 95. Happy
That's
birthday,
another-
Amanda.
That's another hot topic is the Kennedy, this is the last one or whatever.
Oh,
That's
every
another hot
circulated brown cents. They're still just worth a cent a piece, I think. Wheat cents, I sell for a nickel a piece in bulk. That's got to be a good deal. What do they melt for? About 2 1/4?
I don't know. Yeah, I do not know. I got these. This is a 42 and a 44. I got both of these in a constitutional bag, and they're both very nice. Very nice walking ladies. Yep, in a Constitution silver bag. Got this one in a silver bag. Washington or the Washington dollar.
More funeral music, really?
Copper right now, Brad, is $4.2673.
I'm having to listen to Barry Manilow.
Okay, have fun.
Oh, I didn't even like Barry Manilow when he was relevant.
Okay, Aunt, the coating is copper, not zinc. And I don't know when that occurred.
Yeah, there's a lot of changes coming up, huh?
Okay,
man?
Sand Digger.
I've been
Understand, I will sell you bags of wheat cents for a nickel a coin, $250 a bag. I have a few bags left, but every coin shop in America should be selling bags for about that price. You might even find somebody willing to let them go at 200.
a little bit less, yeah, probably. Yep, and then that's another topic, the penny or the Lincoln
And
cent, how they're
Sandigger,
going to
I don't
discontinue
search
it.
wheat cents. When I get them, I throw them in a bucket in the back. It is just way too time consuming to what now he's
But he
playing
sells them
around.
to people like us, you know.
And Digger, sadly to say, you are sadly mistaken. There is still a lot of Lincoln pennies out there. A lot of people don't realize how much time, because I did a micro
He's going to say.
calculation of the Lincoln penny, all of them that have been minted.
Yeah.
It's next to near impossible for all of them to have been searched.
Let me know when you
And
find
I can
iron
tell you
butterfly.
right now, I go to coin shows and I still find varieties all the time. So yes, there are. I know Brad, and I know, yeah, there is no way in hell. I don't. Even if it was me, Brad, and his employees, he wouldn't have time to search the bags. There just ain't that
Yeah,
much.
there's just not enough time. I agree.
And there's not enough payoff on the end.
Yeah.
I mean, you
They
know,
do
so,
it.
so you
But the
find a
chances are
14B
slim.
once every 2 years or something. You know,
That's
that
why
doesn't
you
pay for your time.
that's why you get kids involved. That's why you get kids involved. You get them to search them.
Well,
Yeah,
they
how
got.
they have,
I like
what are they looking for?
I like
B?
to throw the little kids the bags of cents, you know, watch them go.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And it helps them learn their numbers. Tell them which numbers they're looking for. They don't need to know what's a year or anything. Tell them what number to look for. You know, it'll get them started. That's all you need to do is get them started on that kind of stuff. You know, I mean, that's what I did when I was younger. Robert did the same thing, was searching pennies. I found a 1910 not too long ago in circulation. That's pretty good.
You got to keep your children away from B.
No, come on, you guys. That's a good way to get them
Don't
started.
put them to work.
Yeah, well, yeah.
As soon as you're done looking at those pennies, you got to clean the toilet,
No,
sweep
they
the
would rather
floor,
look at the pennies.
do the wash, chop
Yep.
the wood,
Yep.
make dinner.
Yep. That's what they're good for. I was doing dishes as soon as I could reach the sink, Brad, and they would put a chair up there so we could reach the sink and do dishes. So, yep, that's how it goes.
And that's why I eat out.
Water, crust of bread and water is payment, huh, Frank? God. As a kid, I was told to roll rolls. Yeah, this is you, Junior, right? Yeah, type it in on CoinUp.
So Sandigger, yeah. I mean, if you're down to the last 15 or 20 Lincoln cents, the chance of finding those in a wheat cent bag is pretty slim. But you can every now and then find one of these that Robert just put up.
I was smashing beer cans, Junior. That's what I was doing. Oh my god.
Yeah, but B, we the fact that you had to drink the beer first is what we're talking about.
No, I was a kid. I wasn't drinking the beer. I was smashing cans though, so I bought my first bicycle, Brad. All by myself. What is he saying?
Throw in a what? Oh. Eric.
1951 D RPM number 12, Sandigger. That was the last RPM I found in some circulated wheat pennies. I was looking for a friend, and that's what I ended up getting.
That's where my coin went.
Well, actually, you know what? In a way, it is your coin because I got it from Jeff. So, wow. Guess what, Brad? What's your share going to be? A penny? 2 pennies?
You guys, man. Back and forth and back and forth.
No, that's legit. I mean, I know part of it is his. I ain't gonna lie about it. Part of it's his, part of it's Jeff's, part of it's mine. You gotta take that penny and divide it by 3. I'll give you
Part of
1/3
it's
a
Mike's.
cent there,
Part of
Brad.
it's Mike's.
Well, okay, there you go. I'll give you 1/3 of a cent. Oh, 1/4. You're right.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I would offer that much.
I offered too much on that note.
I don't know.
You know, Sandigger, to be honest with you, I cook and I enjoy taking and searching coins. So to me, I mean,
Well, next time, ask Dave for his expertise.
now here's your one, guys. You know, Blue, you keep talking about Daniel and his
Yeah.
yeah,
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 he's
well, there
talking
you
about
go.
that
There is
just
you
today. So
a counterfeit $50 that was pulled out of scrap silver.
somebody threw it in there. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, it got
Well, I got a
by.
69 in my bag, and I'm like, that's only a 40%er.
Well, this one here, I don't even think that's a 40%er.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. It's pretty bad. Huh? You should show how you can tell with the Kennedy. Show the, you know,
If
the
you
viewers.
couldn't tell it by just looking at that,
Well, I could. I
most
could,
people
but
should be able to.
you might want to point it out. Come on, you guys. That's why you're here, is to teach people this so they can learn.
Well, I'll tell you what, B. Maybe I'll see about sending it to you,
Okay.
and then you can do an entire video on it because there's plenty
It would
that
be
you
cool.
can point out.
It would be cool.
I
Why
agree.
not? I'm trying to.
You're very trying.
Yeah, I'll try. I'm gonna drink some sake
Robert,
with you again.
you've got a potential buyer for your scent.
Not a
But
magic.
how do you know it's for the cent? It might be for the half.
That's what I
I can't tell the half.
Oh, I thought he was asking about the over mint mark scent. Yeah. Okay. So, Paulie, which one do you actually want?
However, just to let you know, Sandigger, I have taken and looked through several bags of Brad Karloff's coins, and I have taken and I have found, I believe, about, I want to say 3, maybe 4 44 D over S's, Brad. Does that sound about right?
Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's true. Yeah, you never paid attention. So I think I found 3 or 4 of the 44
You
D
never
over
pay me for them.
both 1 and 2. You flipping liar, you. God, you lie so much. I promise, if I didn't pay for you one time, it's like, shit.
You would never hear the end of it, Robert. You would never.
Hey, B, right to his left is a bill from where I bet with him. He still has it from how many years ago, Brad?
How long ago? Yeah. How long has that been, Brad?
How many years? Look at that. 2018.
Is that a 4-letter word on the front of that bill?
Robert wrote a 4-letter word on the front and a 3-letter word on the back that go together before he gave me the dollar.
It was one I took and it was a stupid bet that I made, and so I just showed him my joy.
Yeah, your exuberance. Your exuberance.
Yes.
For it. Yeah.
I just wanted to put an
Funny.
exclamation point at the end of it, B.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, B, yeah.
I like that almost as much as I like this.
Oh, I know he likes that even. Yeah, that's big time. That's Nick,
better,
right?
that's a lot more money there.
That's Nick. Yeah. Yeah.
No, coin off. Shut up.
Oh, he just enjoys it, Nick. If you're out there listening, he just enjoys it. Sign it. Maybe it'll become valuable.
Yeah.
You guys are terrible. Isn't it nice to have friends? Yes, it is. Sam.
No, Sandiger, I say all the time, friends only want to borrow money or have you help them move.
Move. Help you
No
move.
friends.
Yeah.
No friends.
That is the truth. They always want you to help them move. Yeah. And if you're a guy, it's even worse. Girls, not so much, but guys, yeah, I know they do it to you guys all the time.
I had to take it. I guess I need to be thinking about becoming better friends with Brad then, because I'm thinking about moving.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
I'll have to pay for it, because I'll tell you what, sadly, I already know me and Brad are both too damn old to be moving. We got enough money, we'll just pay the young kids to move us.
The last
Yeah.
time I moved, friends helped me. And of course, after moving the 30-some books, boxes of books,
Yeah.
they did say, if you ever move again, lose my
Don't
number.
call me. Books are heavy. Yes.
Last time me and Floor moved, we moved ourselves.
Tough. I did too. Yeah.
Well, but it took us a gazillion moves because we had to take in, oh boy. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, I don't blame you. All right,
Hello,
Sam.
CB.
Yeah.
Is this Sam's first trip in?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Sam, he's been around forever and a day. God, Sam, how many years have you been here with us?
Oh, I don't know.
8, 9? No, he's been around for 8, 9 years, I think.
That's pretty funny.
Welcome to YouTube Corner.
Well, Renee Woods, first time here. Welcome. Thank you for finding us.
Yes.
Hopefully,
Hello, Renee.
hopefully you have enough courage to come back for the second trip.
Every Thursday.
Tomorrow night we'll be right here again at 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'll be doing a show and sell. We'll see what it's all about. My wife's away. We normally have like 30 to 35.
While the wife's away, the Robert will play coins.
Oh, we all.
He has been at the shop more since Floor left. I can't get rid of him.
There you go. In fact, I've been at all of Brad's stores since Floor's been gone. But thank you, Renee, for stopping back by. I mean, if you watched me a couple of times a long time ago and you come back, okay, cool. I'm happy. Don't worry much about.
Yeah, it's like picking at a scab.
But welcome back, Renee. Thank you very much.
So, Renee, what do you collect?
Oh man, I got to remember to bring that 42 down tomorrow.
You better bring a 45 or at least.
I can do that too, but no, I'm just talking about the 42, man.
Oh, that's right, that we have to send away.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that one there, I'll tell you what, if it comes out a MS
68.
If it comes out at 65, Mr. Pintoff will be happy.
And I talked to a lot of friends.
Coins, Hot Wheels, and teacups. Neat. What series of coins, though, Renee? We got to know where we can.
There you go, Sam. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, yeah, my son-in-law, he's got a collectible Hot Wheels out the yin yang. And yes, that's basically a nice terminology. Sophisticated terminology.
Hot Wheels and Matchbox. I love them.
Renee says, I like old ones. How you like that for being specific, Brad?
Okay. I've got some ancient ones.
So do I. Awesome, Renee. You would take in my son-in-law. You'd love to. I have to get him to stop by and visit one of these days, but he's not into coins. He's only into model cars, to be honest.
Oh yeah.
I have a FedEx truck and all kinds of weird cars that I save. And I collect. I like it. I like collecting little cars.
There are 4,000 different Hot Wheels.
Is there really?
You know, I guess that's probably right. I remember collecting. They came out when I was a kid.
How many Matchbox are there, Renee? How many Matchbox do you know? Do you collect Matchbox too, or just Hot Wheels?
It's just Hot Wheels. Matchbox stink.
No, they don't. They have neat ones too.
No, they didn't. Matchboxes didn't roll right. That's why Hot Wheels were so cool.
I
They had
remember
wheels. They had
the wheels get bent.
slide down the track.
And they get bent because they're on these little tiny pieces of wire and they get bent.
Amanda, what are you wowing at now?
What are you talking about, 949?
You said you have UPS, Blue. I heard you say it too.
Oh, no. It's a Fed. Oh, he's talking about the cars. No, I don't. The only one I have is a FedEx. I just started collecting the trucks, the step vans. I just started getting those. But I have a limousine. I have a pink Cadillac. I have some weird stuff, you know. I was gonna go.
I want a hearse. Do you have a hearse?
No, I would like to have one. That's pretty neat. Yeah. The weird stuff, you know.
My brother-in-law has one.
I have all the weird stuff. I also have one that's a doll. It's a Hot Wheels, and it's a doll. And it's when they had little roller skates on them, and they had blonde hair and blue, brown hair, and they had girls, boys. I'll dig it out and bring it next time, but it's so unusual. I'm sure it's worth $5 because it's weird. I don't know how I ended up with it, but I have one.
You remember me? Who's a cute little guy? He was so sweet.
It's probably Ed.
Yeah.
We've
No,
got
he's
a couple, yeah,
Who's all talking?
different guys there.
I remember that in Polyville.
Monster Mobile. Oh yeah. I think I have a Batman one. Pretty sure I have a Batman car.
That's called a Batmobile.
Batmobile, yeah, I'm pretty sure I have one.
Come on, B.
Well, you know,
No, I don't. Tell me.
I'm trying not to sound like I'm, you know, too into it. Yeah, because I collect them. You know, it's a weird thing that I do.
I
The
didn't
car
know that.
made into a Hot Wheel. That's pretty cool. Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. There's so many different collectible type things, you know, and you just have a zillion of them. You just collect everything. But I collect everything mini and tiny. I like anything really tiny. Where's the limits? This is Joe. Joe gave this to me. This is really neat. It's a little stash box.
Hey, B.
Yes,
It's too
sir.
small. We can't see it.
I know. That's good, huh? You know what's in it, Brad?
No.
Stash.
LSD.
Doggy teeth. Baby doggy teeth and baby kitty teeth. No, there's no weed in it.
You hold your animals down and pull their teeth out with pliers? What?
No, I find them though. They just fall out, you know, and I just find them. I don't know. It's a weird thing. Me too. I like this. Renee Woods. I like to collect toys too. It's kind of embarrassing, but that's what I like. Or with what? I have a 110 scale. 1964.
Don't get her started. She'll talk about Beanie Babies next.
Oh, please.
Dogs.
Okay. Anybody got a question that is related to coins? We can do that.
I'm gonna go look.
Yeah.
Maybe we're gonna have to expand this, Brad. Where you know,
Yeah, Brad.
coins and
Yeah.
Yeah,
toys
we ought to
and
make
more.
the show an hour long.
Yeah, Brad. You're the one that's supposed to have interesting things to talk about.
I'm sorry.
I know. See what they said about
Oh,
if you
Renee,
kept your
you're just a
voice.
young girl. Oh,
Right on. Right on.
all right.
I've told everybody
So-
how old I am. I'm not telling again. No more. I've already said it a few times. No mas. I'm not a spring chicken though.
Uh-oh. Robert had a 1950 proof half. Wow.
I don't.
How
I mean,
nice was that?
I think that was a complete set, guys. I don't know. Shaddy, did I sell you a 50 proof Franklin? I don't remember. I mean, I could have, just like with Brad, you know.
Just like I
How
told you.
about that coin that you sold, Brad, 2 years ago?
Guys.
Get a slab, Sandeer. Don't matter if it comes back as a net grade or not. Get it slabbed. It's worth it. Brad's got a 58 that I'd like to buy from him, but he just wants too much for it, for me.
I got a brazier doubloon.
Don't want one of those.
Oh,
What? The blue.
doubloon.
Yeah, the
blue.
Brazier says.
Brazier doubloon.
Say it again 5 times real fast.
No, thank you. Ugh. I'm too tired.
I know it's such a tough job you have.
It
You work
is
so hard.
You know, my fingers get
No, it's not.
get sore from counting money all day long.
Yeah, exactly. You don't even count as much as somebody that does ATMs.
That's right.
Yeah.
I just count in big numbers like kilos at a time.
Yeah. How's your Excel skills?
How did what go?
Your Excel skills.
Excel
You know,
what?
like Excel is a computer program.
I don't use it.
I didn't think so.
Renee, it is.
They teach it in school.
Yeah,
Okay,
what
Karen.
have you found this week? Holy shit. Yeah, there we go. This had to be fun.
It's
No,
been
and-
mostly bullion, Karen. We have bought a ton of bullion, although we've got a number of US gold coins that I didn't melt and I kept. And but I can't think of any one really, really cool single coin that I got this week.
What is all this odds and ends stuff I'm supposed to be looking at?
Yeah, the stash box, Polly, is a dime. It's a dime. Pretty sure it is. It's so hard to see. It's kind of dirty.
Robert,
I know. I'm
2240.
Yeah.
There you go.
The
It's a dime.
no, it's the large S is the one that I. Well, wait. You said the 50 cent. I'm not sure, Aunt. I'd have to look that one up. I know there's a variety on 41 on the penny, nickel, dime, quarter, and the half. The penny is the large. It might be on the half dollar. It might be the small. Hello, freaking awesome.
Did you see what Amanda said, Brad?
Yes.
There you go.
Amanda's been here as I've been abused before.
Amanda, shame on you.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Let me see. I don't know, Amanda. Are these some of the ones you like, or do you like Engelhard?
Who doesn't like it?
Johnson Nappy.
Like, just give me a rough estimate, like if I found one.
They're worth 19 times the face value. So
There you go. Drop it on the floor.
the quarters would be worth $190.
Ah,
Just 19.
19 times the face value.
Ooh.
And I think you might be right on that. I would have to double check it, but I think you're right.
Ooh. That's a commemorative coin.
No, it isn't.
No, it ain't. That's the Prospector, 1982.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't look at it. I didn't look at it very. Ooh, look at that. Who cares? It's nice. They're all nice. Because, you know, he has such a tough job.
It is, B.
You are not scrubbing toilets.
Yeah,
Not
and
anymore.
Too.
Well, sometimes.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
I might have some interesting new things to show next week.
Next week.
I'm supposed to look at some things tomorrow.
Hello, G Dub. Good to see ya.
I'm unfamiliar with that, T-Dub.
Micro S on the trade dollar.
Yeah,
All the 77 S trade dollars are pretty small. I don't know if there's more than one size, Mintmark.
I'm going to look, so just bear with me and I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Just give me a few, guys.
1,750.
I'm not showing anything on the 77S. All I'm showing is the double die reverse and the patched arrows. That's all I'm showing. Let me go double check. 1 second. I'll double check that.
Bing bong. I heard it.
Opportunity knocks, B.
Yeah.
Let's see.
You never know who's going to walk in.
Frank's back.
It's
Very
pretty
good,
funny.
Ant.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Oh, B left. That's why it got so quiet.
I can't find one on that G-Dub. So I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm not familiar with it. Sorry. If it is, it's pretty obscure because it's not on the I don't see it on PCGS's website. I'm not certain that I know about it. So sorry. Yote fan, besides the 6, I don't know. They're talking about moving back to where the next cherry pickers guy is probably going to be expensive, guys. And they're talking about, I don't know if this is privy information or not.
Well,
Actually,
if it's privy information, Robert, use your potty mouth.
well, I'm just wondering if I should just take and keep it quiet for now, sadly, because I don't know.
Oh, Breen 5814.
Yeah, G-Dub, I am in the back. Yeah, I'm looking at 77 micro O trade dollar VP 003. I didn't know nothing about it, to be honest with you. I really don't know a whole shitload about it right now, other than the fact that first time I've seen it, sorry guys, I can't know all of it, but I see it. VP 003 means that Ken Potter has something on it. I just personally have not seen nothing. I do have a Breen book, but I know Brad's looking it up, so I'm not going to worry about it.
It just says Breen listed as very rare, but that can mean anything with Breen. That
Right.
might mean he just didn't see many of them. But it does list as a separate variety.
Right. And like I say, I'm looking and it's, yeah, I don't know. I wonder why there's nothing on the 77S.
Or you can deposit your own back through a good phone. Yeah. And they don't charge. Just show me your-
I don't show anything. I mean, they got C numbers, whatever the heck the C-29.1. I guess that could be it.
See you, Renee. Come back and see us in a week or two when you can.
Oh, there you go. Yep. Yep. Take care, Renee. Bottom of the page, small, medium, large. You're looking at a different page than me. You're probably looking at a page that is strictly for they have a website, and I don't have it. My
Hook up at the coin shop. Two random customers just hooked up.
Okay.
What did I miss? What's going
Some
on?
cougar is going to take advantage of some young guy. Huh?
Cougar, huh?
She was 30, 15 years ago.
God, be nice, Brad. You're so mean.
That was crazy. I thought maybe they knew each other.
Who started it?
She did.
She did?
He
Oh,
was
some.
waiting. He was waiting. She turned around and said, "You're cute."
Ah.
And when he went back by, he said something to him, and they said, "Can I get your phone number?" I'm like,
Oh, okay. Amanda McCarthy's still in here. Okay, it's not her.
All right. Sorry. No, Ronald, I'm not a matchmaker. We're sitting here watching it play out in the middle of the parking lot.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
Yep. Somebody's getting laid tonight. All right.
Man.
Oh, Sand Digger, you are great. Oh, that's great. Sand Digger said maybe he was looking for some cougar rands.
Yeah.
Dave. Yeah.
It's called a pun.
That's great. I wish I would have come up with that. That's really funny.
I'm not even going to say anything.
Amanda, really?
15 years ago, I wish I would. No, not even. So it's the FedEx one. I went and dug them out. Here's the FedEx. What's not cool about that? That's super cool. It's a FedEx.
What's not cool about that? Everything.
No, shush. This is an agave truck. And do you know what they use agave for, Brad?
No, what?
Tequila. Here's a Hot Wheel. This is my favorite. This is a car I wanted when I was a kid. I still would like to have one.
Which one is that?
It's an El Camino. El Camino. It's a car and a pickup. That's why I always wanted an El Camino. Here's the Hot Wheels van. Hot Wheels van. Yeah, buddy. And now you said Matchbox is not cool. Look at this.
Say again? I can tell
It's a pink Cadillac.
I didn't. Ed thought.
Pink Cadillac.
He thinks
It's a 55. Yeah. Those
I
are
always
just the
wanted a
ones that-
Plymouth, a 69 Plymouth Barracuda in plum purple.
Oh, and this one's interesting. And these are
That
two of
cost me
the
some money today.
police
She would
series.
tear Ed apart.
Police
She would
series.
tear Ed
Here's your-
apart. Ed would
here's
be
your
like just a
Here's your
pile of
undercover
broken
car.
bones.
Here's your undercover police car, and here's your standard police car. It's funny. Yeah, I just love the Hot Wheels there and Matchboxes. I don't know why. I didn't collect baby dolls when I was a little girl. I collect these kind. Weird, I know. Weird. What's new? What is new? Chevy Malibu El Camino. Oh, I know. What year is this one?
I knew a guy had one in Kentucky, Brad.
I'm sorry.
It's a
I knew a guy in
1980
Kentucky who had one.
Oh,
In fact,
quick worker.
There was another color I can't remember.
I am.
That green color. My neighbor had when I was growing up. The green.
The Hornet,
You're what?
the AMC Hornet, or the
Oh.
Pacer.
Oh, Sand Digger. Your first car was a 69 Roadrunner.
Nice. That's
Oh,
just
man.
terrible. Yeah, that's just a terrible thing.
I had
Gee,
a 69 Roadrunner with a 383 in it.
nah.
B, what was your first car?
Do you really want to know? It was a Datsun. It was
But
a
see, that's
Datsun.
still cool. My car was first car was a 64 Rambler.
My
About the
grandmother
same
had
color
one.
as the refrigerators were in 64. The kind of that puke mint.
Mint green. Yeah, my
Yeah.
grandma had one. I loved it. And the brake would squeak when she'd step on the brake. And I just have really good memories of it. So
My first car was a
Nobody asked.
62 Chevelle.
nice. That's good too. What's wrong with that? Those all ass. That what does he say about a Plymouth Hemi Cuda, same color? Nice. Nice. You aren't. What is it? Brought up to 72
Oh,
on it.
I'm not friends with anybody, Amanda, on Facebook. I don't go on there no more. I do my damnedest to stay off.
Yeah, it's not.
Sorry. If you ever want to show me anything from Facebook, Amanda, or anybody else, you've got to be friends with poor Lena. Show it to her and say, hey, show this to Robert, and there you go. I don't hear my good friend Mark Cisco had a Pontiac Le Mans. Let's see. I had the Roadrunner. He had the Pontiac Le Mans, and then I had another friend who had actually a Bel Air.
Nice.
Those were all of them were hot rods, and that we used to go to the Frisch's here in Blue Ash, and that's when they had the girls with the trays and the ice or the
Roller skates.
Yeah.
Not the ice skates,
I
Robert.
know, right? Well, in the wintertime, they had the ice skates.
It was the car hop. You mean the car hop?
That's correct, B.
It was back then, yes.
Yeah. I didn't go to any of those when I was younger. My parents didn't take us to any of that kind of stuff. But they had car hops. Yeah, where they'd serve you at your car.
We get all the gold. We get all the silver.
68 Dodge Dart Swinger. Now that's kind of funny.
I took 949 design. I took a 440 out of a Dodge. What was that big ass Dodge that had the 440 in it? Big old 4-door, and I put it in
After carrying all the stuff out of the woman's basement the other day, I wished I would have just done paper money.
Okay, Amanda. Yeah.
Dart. We used to go dart. Here comes the dart. Dart.
She wasn't ready to sell yet. What would you like to know?
I had that Datsun 210. It was like before they even had the Datsun B210. It was a 210. When you backed it up, it sounded like there was pigeons in the trunk. Nobody knew what it was.
When you wanted to stop really fast, did you have to dig your heels in?
No, it wasn't Flintstone. It
No?
wasn't Flintstone, no. No, but I did drive it until the brakes were like potato chips. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. But I had to sell it. I had to sell it. So I just, and the guys were
Because it was involved in too many accidents?
No, the guys were standing there. And then, where I was going to sell it to them. And they were worried that I wasn't going to be able to stop the vehicle. And I did. I know how to downshift. Downshifted into first gear, stop the car. They knew what they were buying. They knew it was screwed up. 64 Cutlass Supreme. Now that's a tank. That's a tank. It's a tank. All that's though, it's a tank.
Hollyboo, I remember a friend of mine had a Cutlass Supreme, but I think it was 69 Cutlass Supreme, and it had one hell of an engine in it. I'll say that much.
Yeah. It still was a Datsun 510. 510, that's better.
I think, Frank, you might be able to help me out on this. I had an 84 Nissan pickup, four-wheel drive, that I got, and I think it was when Datsun had sold to Nissan, and it was the first year.
No, it was Nissan. It's always been Nissan, and then Datsun was the American name. They gave it. Yeah.
And they took it. No, I don't think so, because
you guys go ahead.
Datsun went out of business, and then I think they changed to Nissan. I don't know. Frank probably would know.
It was always Nissan. They went back to Nissan. Datsun was the name they used in the United States to sell their cars. They thought it would work better. Look her up. Go ahead. Oh, and then of course I
know this is the first year they sold the Nissan four-wheel drive here in the United States that I took it out with it. So, because I had the what was it, 240Z engine in it.
See what they're saying. See what Frank says.
It was, Amanda.
Sandager knows where there's a Grimace.
Grimace. What are you talking
Gremlins. I tell you what, those Gremlins, holy shit. I remember seeing those, and man, I never liked the looks of them. I still don't like the looks of them.
They were supposed to be bubble cars. They were supposed to be like bubble.
That little Nissan was absolutely.
It was so the Jetsons wanted to buy it.
They were supposed to look futuristic. Yes, Brad.
It would take that little Nissan pickup would go anywhere, and I
had one.
Anywhere.
I had the Datsun. I don't know. It was one of the first little pickups they had. And you know what, Robert? You cannot find parts or any of that kind of stuff. It's really hard to find for the super old ones, especially the Chevy Love. They quit making parts for Chevy Love. So you have to modify them to put them in for the Chevy Love. They quit a long time ago. There used to be a place called Bapchione. I'm wondering if the California guys know this. Bapchione, and you could buy like parts for Nissans and Toyotas, and that's
that's cool.
You know what, Silver Coin Hunter? I don't remember, but
I'm gonna find it for you.
I think you're talking the 300ZX. Yeah, that one. Yeah, I remember that changeover, and I thought I remembered one of those vehicles had Nissan and Datsun on the backs of them. I think I remember that because in '84, like I said, that's when I bought the Nissan pickup, and I don't know, it might have even had both names on them. Silver Coin Hunter. I'm not sure.
You know why I know you're wrong? Because I researched it. That's why I know you're wrong.
Honey, I owned it.
It doesn't matter. So did I. I had 2 dots.
I had somewhere that picture of the damn thing.
It doesn't matter. The company in pan, Robert, was Nissan. Always has been. Anyway,
The
go
one that
ahead.
brought them out, yeah.
But the ones they sold here in the United States, they named them Datsun. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. And then they went back to Nissan. They quit calling them Datsuns, and they went back to Nissan. Look it up. Go for it.
Should have just called them Nips.
I'm just saying, I had Toyota too. I had all time, and the last Japanese car I had was Honda.
Right.
But I've had them all. Yeah, had every single Japanese car.
Because they still had 83 models on the showroom when I went in and got my 84.
It
Nissan.
doesn't matter. That's what they called them here in the United States. The company is Nissan. Ugh, do you not understand what I'm saying?
Hey, B, look at what Sam Digger sent at 4:45.
What are you saying? Well, it makes me mad when people don't understand what I'm trying to say. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. I didn't say
Maybe
that
you should be more succinct.
the company has always been Nissan. How's that? The company has always been called Nissan. But the cars were Datsuns here in the United States first. I'll go with that. And then they went back to, Nissan. They started calling them Nissans again. It would be what? It would be put your foot above the gas pedal. It would what? I don't understand. I can't understand. What was your car, Brad? A Dodge? You had a Dodge? It was a Dodge or something, didn't you say?
A Rambler.
Oh, Rambler. That's right. That's Grandma had that. I can't remember that. I loved it.
Spent
There's been
$750 on my car, and a few months later, I spent $750 on a $50. My mother went apeshit.
So you had 1,500 or whatever. I see why she got mad. I totally know why she got mad.
First time Florida seen me go and buy anything she wanted about ape shit.
Buy a vehicle, you mean?
Huh?
You mean buy a vehicle?
No, when I went and bought coins.
Oh, yeah. I don't say nothing. So, okay, so here, is this your son?
Yep.
The market no, they're still Nissan. You guys are wrong. I'm telling you. The company's name is Nissan. Just saying. And by the way, Honda just got absorbed.
Who?
I call it absorbed. They got bought by Nissan.
Paper towel company?
Honda got bought
Bounty
by
bought them up?
Nissan bought them. Honda. What a drag. Honda was more motorcycle.
What do you think about the new Pope?
New Pope?
Yeah.
Did they already do their little smoke trick?
Yeah, the
They
little
just
smoke
did
trick came
that
out white
a
this
couple
morning.
hours ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't watch. I don't do that anymore. I used to really pay attention, and I don't anymore. Yeah, I'm not real big on the Pope type stuff.
Hey, he was born in America.
Really? They actually have an American one? Wow.
Well, he lived
That is
he's
a big
lived
deal.
in Peru for a while.
Peru. What a country that is. John Cougar Mellencamp versus John Mellencamp. Hey, I almost met him, Amanda. I came that close.
I almost met him.
Yeah, I didn't want to go to the.
Almost met him.
Well, I didn't want to go to the.
I
thing
almost met Jesus Christ. I just missed him by 2,500 years.
Well, this guy went to college with him.
What is
I
this?
didn't want to go.
Almost met somebody.
I didn't want to go. Everybody else went and they met him, and I don't care. Oh well, I didn't want to go. No, I'll leave it there. That would hurt so good because it's so funny. He's getting old. John Cougar Mellencamp. He's got to be
I
old.
thought you were talking about Robert.
John Cougar Mellencamp. He's old. I think he can still sing. Frankie Valli is still singing, and he's like 90.
92.
Yeah, I just saw that recently. I'm like, wow, why is he still
How
singing?
about Rod Stewart?
How old is he, Brad?
I don't know.
God, he's got to be ancient. They're all so ancient. And it's just like, I always remember them when they were young. So, and that's what'll stay there. You know what I mean? It's like permanent. It's hard to look at them when they're old.
I was just watching some YouTube crap the other day, and it was like, when one of them was when street bands are playing a song and the person who actually sang the song is walking by. So anyway, this guy's playing this Rod Stewart song. Rod Stewart walks by, grabs the mic, and starts singing.
They
cool.
fake that. I think that's faked. But it
It
would
was
be
still
nice
kind of cool. The people that were milling around thought it was cool
to see Rod Stewart. Oh, heck yeah. And most of the time, you don't recognize them in person. It's really weird. I've stared at some of them. Just staring at them going, you look so familiar. Because they don't look the
Amanda
same.
McCarthy almost saw Axl Rose. Wow.
Just missed out on seeing Axl Rose. I can say, yeah, I know how it feels. But oh well. Oh well, Amanda. Me and you are
okay. Hold it. Time out. Ronald Harris has actual good news.
Yes, he does. I see that.
There you go. Congratulations, Ronald.
Lucky you, Ronald. Yeah. Lucky you got a grandkid. I don't think I'm going to have any. I'd like to have some, but I don't think I'm going to get
They're so much
any.
fun. You can spoil the heck out of them and then hand them back to their
And
parents.
then hand them back, Yeah, I want to go shopping with the little girl.
It's like when you're at Grandma and Grandpa's house, we got different rules.
Yeah.
When you go out with Grandpa, you can have the extra large shake. I don't care.
Yeah, I totally agree. I'll never get to do it.
Yeah, Florida was over in the Philippines, and I told her, I said, if the kids want anything, just get them whatever. I don't
care. 949. If you would have just moved your head a little bit, it could have been a head ball.
Stewart at a concert. I was insulted twice. Once by being at Rod Stewart concert. Second, are you serious? So they were throwing around soccer balls at his concert. What were you doing at his concert?
Okay, Frank. So,
what did Frank say? I gotta read
yeah. A couple of years ago at Christmas, my son gave his niece and nephew, one of them a guitar and one of them a set of bongos.
That's so mean. Drum set's worse, I think. Yeah.
Anytime I went shopping for my grandbabies, I looked for the loudest toy I could find. I don't care what it was.
That is so mean.
Okay.
Everybody's like, oh, I'm going to get your kid some drums, and all the things that make noise. Whoop, zoop, zoop, zoop. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to kill you people. Yeah.
Anytime I go shopping, that's the only way I would go shopping.
Go take me to the section where it makes.
He just, I'm not joking. I don't care what it was. It's like, whatever's the most loudest toy, buy that. I don't care.
I sugar them up and give them back.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Gotta definitely do that. Here, you want another piece of candy? How about some ice cream?
No, you don't want that candy bar. You want that candy.
That candy bar.
Size candy bar.
Candy.
If your candy bar is not the same size as your head, it's not big enough.
There you go.
I was tempted. I was in a store right before
Ronald.
And I saw a 50-pound solid chocolate bunny.
Yes. My hair standing up on my arms. Chocolate bunny.
I was so close to buying it.
I did buy my grandson one of those 5, I think it was a 5-pound chocolate bunny.
Eat it.
I don't think he ever ate the damn thing though. They kept it at my place, and it's like I think he got the ear off of it, and that was it, and then we had to throw it away.
Oh, it would have never went to waste in this house.
Oh,
You know
man,
who likes
no,
it?
I love
Let's
my
do
grandbaby
chocolate.
dearly, and that's why I would always buy them the loudest. Hey, if you don't buy them the loudest toy, what are they going to do? They're going to play with the box.
Yeah.
Yep, I got it. I seen it.
Haven't heard that in a long time.
It's the truth.
It's so funny. Yeah, they'll play with the box instead. That's so funny. You guys are still talking about John Cougar. Why are you still talking about that? But anyway, RJ's the one that loves chocolate. He's the chocolate eater, not me. Believe it or not, he loves chocolate.
I ain't met a
Okay,
baby
B, what do you
this
what
big.
what do you treat yourself with? Liver?
I don't know.
I ain't met a baby that doesn't
Chicken
like
gizzards?
No. Well, it has to do with chicken. You're close. I like hot wings. The hotter, the better. I'm one of those crazy people. Yeah, chicken.
No, I'm talking about what Frank said.
Frank said grandchildren put on the earth to even score with your children. Said every grandparent. Yeah. I want to go shopping with a granddaughter. I never got to do that. They're all boys. Boys. No girls. Say, officer, I see. Sorry.
That's one of those fake. It's AI waiting for you to say hello. If you don't say hello,
no.
they don't recognize you.
Yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. And wine.
Yes, Amanda McCarthy is a cheese freak. We'll have to.
Really?
Oh yeah, I love cheese. Every time she talks about food, she talks about cheese.
Do you like
So-
Munster cheese?
Sure.
Amanda? Munster?
There's a lot of great
so
cheeses.
delicious.
There's nothing better than a huge charcuterie tray in front of you and a glass of red wine.
Need to get her a little bit of Limburger cheese and a nice big old slice of onion.
No, not
probably-
Limburger.
Hey, if she likes cheese, a lot of people that
Limburger is not real cheese. That's spoiled something.
Yeah, that's nasty.
if you can't appreciate a good Limburger, then you don't like cheese.
Yeah, you would have gotten along well with my dad.
Smells like BO.
Yeah, well, like I say, Limburger, big
And
old
tastes like BM.
nice thick slice of onion to go with it. Oh boy.
I'm with you on that one, Brad. Because I like cheese a lot too, but not like that.
That'll let you know if you truly like cheese or not.
Munster cheese. Paulie. That's what I'm talking about. And
Robert?
what's the one with the lace? That's
Yeah, I
very
know.
good.
2 minutes, guys. 2-minute warning. So,
Yeah, it's lunchtime. You can tell.
Amanda,
Oh, it's
I'll
lunchtime.
take you. We'll go to Jungle Jim's and I'll get you some Limburger cheese and we'll get a nice big old onion.
Amanda,
And there you
Amanda,
go.
forget about
We'll
him.
see.
We'll go someplace nice and have a charcuterie tray and wine.
There's no way you can get a better cheese
I
than
wanna
if
have
you go
sake.
to Jungle Jim's.
That
Come see
Japanese
me.
place was awesome that we went to. I want to take her again. The
I mean,
Japanese
you
place.
never got to go. The next time you come out here, B, we'll take you to Jungle Jim's.
Okay.
No, it's a grocery store, Robert. She's not going to go to the grocery store. She wants
I
to go
wanna
to a
eat.
restaurant.
You'll be able to go to that grocery store and get anything you want to eat. I promise.
I want to check it out. I didn't get to do nothing. Every time I go there, I don't get to do nothing because we don't get a car. We need to get a car.
Well,
Did you get to come to my coin shop?
Right before we left, I didn't have enough time to hassle you. I was
Well.
trying to hassle you.
okay, B, time to
Not
go.
hassle, maybe hustle, but I don't think I can hustle him. Anyway, thank you all for coming. I appreciate it, and Robert and Brad do too. I hope you all had fun and learned something. I always do every week. I learn something. Thank you, Robert, for having the show. And thank you, Brad, for being here. I miss you, Nick. Miss you, David. Bye, you guys. I love you.
Nice to see everybody. And we'll be back next week with another exciting adventure at COINTALK. So take care. Find a few numismatic questions you want answered. We'll do our best. And we'll probably have something a little better prepared for next week. We'll see what happens. I'm going to CAC the first part of the week, so at least I'll have stories about CAC. And we'll see what goes. Everybody, have a great week.
Okay, everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you all for supporting the channel. We hope you hit the thumbs up. I hope you subscribe to the channel. We'll be back here tomorrow night, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time to take in. We're going to have a show and sale, so I hope to see you there. Amanda, you'll love Jungle Gems. I think you can get any kind of cheese you want there. But either way, take care, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. And if you happen to be looking for corn between now and then, happy hunting. Good night, all.